stopping by to do a quick live. I haven't been able to in a minute. Excuse me, you guys. I got some. The light is a little too bright, it looks like. But then again, now it's not light enough. But anyway, I see you, peekaboo. I hope you see me too. Um, I just wanted to say what's up, let you guys know the year has been starting off really nice. It's been kicked off really great. New Year's, all that, birthday month, all that. Um, New beginnings, just trying to get some things in perspective and this and this and that. And I wanted to just talk a minute about real men and real women. As we mature and we become older, we become wiser, we become more focused in what we want, what we need, how we need it, how we want it. Um, we look to be encircled around and embraced by realness, real men, real women. Now, what are real men and real women? Some will say, well, ain't nobody 100% real. You know, everybody got a little something junk in their trunk, a little, you know, wiggle to their hips, a little lie in their closet, or whatever, whatever. But real women, and real men that don't play games, that are not into trying to use and abuse anyone, that are not trying to gain and obtain but not give of anything, that are trying to gain and obtain and not give of anything, because there are some who are out here, they're opportunists. Is that a real man or a woman? If you're an opportunist and things present itself to you that you can snatch up on, that you can gain, that you can obtain, that you can have, say like somebody that's always constantly giving you things, doing things for you, and all that. You're an opportunist. So you're going to gravitate toward taking that and reaching for that, right? Because they're giving it to you. But does that not make you a real man or a real woman? What do you think? Because a real man is one who stands up for his beliefs, his morals. You know, he does not use and abuse anyone, take advantage of anyone. He's a go getter, he's a complimenter. He is one that is a compliment and a balance to the woman that he's with. And the same coming from a woman. You know, she's your helpmate, she's your teammate, she's your friend. And that's why it's important, too, for people to become friends first. See, a lot of folks want to go straight into, I met you, I like you, you cool, let's jump in the sack. Let me see what you're working with. Let me see how you crack that back, right? Some are into just, let's start it off with that and then we'll see where everything goes. And then what happens is, with that is, once you find out that, say, like if the bed thing is whack, then they usually put the brakes on obtaining any type of connection and friendship, because that is the main focus. But if you become genuine, real friends first, and you get to know the heart condition and the mindset, and you become spiritually connected with a person in a lot of other ways, um, then you have a stronger foundation, a stronger foundation to start building your house upon. And we talking construction, but we talking real life, okay? But you have a stronger foundation to build your life upon when you have all those other key factors, and it starts with a genuine friendship. Because I remember one time a person came to me and they was telling me about someone they had met, and they had been kicking it and this and this and that, and they got together a couple of times on a physical note and things of that nature. However, they didn't even know that person's last name. They didn't know their last name. And then when you ask them, well, where they live at? Well, I think they live in Oakland or Hayward, something like that, because they had never been to their house, all right? The few times they got together, they got a room, um, and they knew each other on a first name basis, but it never really went further than that. Come on now, please. What? How can you get to know? How can you get with a person physically, and you not even know their last name? Now I know when people meet in clubs and stuff like that. I remember some years ago, you meet somebody in the club. I don't know if they still do that. I ain't been in a club in a minute, but you meet somebody in the club, and then they turn around and things is cool. You connect physically. You both have your little buzz on. You're feeling frisky. You're feeling risque. You're feeling horny, whatever. And you get together and you go home with each other, or you go get a room, a hot tub, whatever you do. Okay, because back in the days, the hot tub used to be the thing. You go pay for an hour or two, and that's it, boo boo. Okay, that was good. You ain't got to come to my house. I ain't got to go to yours. We can roll around in the bubbly water. We can get done with the bubbles in the water, and then we can get our butt up on that hard bed and make it do what it do, right? That was the thing. But you don't have that kind of connection. You don't know these things. You just jump right into it. And so there is no way of knowing how real this woman is or how real this man is, or even if you like them like that. You may not even want to be their friends, right? So back to the topic at hand. I just wanted to throw that. Sorry if I got off, but I wanted to throw that out there. But the topic at hand is what is a real man? What is a real woman? I indicated a few things as far as my perspective with what a real woman, a real man is. I like to hear what you guys got to say, because some will say in a minute that I'm a real man. I'm a man. And ain't doing jack in the area of being a true man at all. Or I'm a real woman. Or I got it like that. I'm a real man. She ain't doing nothing. She ain't doing nothing. She ain't taking care of business. Everything all jacked up. She ain't taking care of her home. She ain't taking care of her kids. She don't have no ambitions, no direction. She just be trying to get in where she fit in and get some of that dollars from men to help her in her situation. And I'm not trying to diss on anybody, but that's the true reality of life. People are opportunists. And so and there's a lot of lonely people out here that will buy love, per se. They will buy love, and love is thrown out there in many different ways, and sometimes it's through material things, and it's with money, and it's things that they do for you or whatever. Deep down inside that you don't like that person like that. Deep down inside they not even about it as far as you concerned. In a lot of ways, hell, you're not even attracted to them. Okay, they don't have no personality. You guys don't have no commonalities. You may be all right with the clap. That may be great, but a lot of times when everything else is missing, that's the bomb. Let's just talk about that for a minute. Ain't that a trip though? That's a trip. It's more often that other things are missing, but this is the bomb. The clap, 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 clap. It's just on point. Everything is cool. You don't even like that person. You don't even feel an attraction physically for that person. And then when it's over, you don't even have too much to say to that person. But when y'all at it, it's like going, man, two hyenas going at it, and they know how to do you, you know how to do them, and it's on, right? But then the one that you have them connections with, you connected, you got this, you got that, you got that. Usually something is lacking in the bedroom. Not always. I ain't saying always. But sometimes it is, right? But when you're talking about a real man or a real woman, what are we actually talking about, grown folks? What is the realness? What makes them so real to you? I know, as far as, we talked about this a little bit on another post I did, as far as folks playing games. You playing games, you ain't real. I don't care if you're 99 years old. If you're playing games, you're not a real man or a real woman. You a kid. You wasting my time. You doing too much. Game players goodbye, be gone, right? We too grown for that. We too grown for that. And then when one is playing games, there's no realness with that. That's fake fabrication. That's bull crap. That's a waste of time. That is hypertension ready to happen, okay? Because I'm all over the place with this. With this Friday, I don't care, y'all. Just hold on, because the girl jumping on around. But you know, you sit up and you waste time. You waste time with somebody or something that is playing them games with you, right? And here you are stressing out, stomach hurt, head hurt, butt hurt, knee hurt, gout flaring up, diarrhea, bubblies, headaches, all this, right? Go to the doctor, come to find out you got high blood pressure. You ain't ever had high blood pressure, but all of a sudden you got high blood pressure or an ulcer. And then you start thinking about, wow, what's been going on? Doctor and them, they asking you questions. Well, have you had any stress in your life lately? Has anything changed? And the last thing you want to think about or say is, yeah, this crazy nut I'm dealing with is supposed to be a real man or a real woman that's playing all these games and got me on holding on by the horns is probably why I'm sick. And then you turn around and you get rid of that situation and you go through your little period of disconnecting, and then all of a sudden everything back to normal again. I know I'm talking to somebody. I'm talking to somebody. All of a sudden the pills you was taking, you don't even need to take them like that no more. Because you ain't got your butt ache. It's gone. Right? So a real man and a real woman, first of all, one that's real does not have to always say. Have you ever dealt with anybody that always say, I'm a man? Yeah, I'm a man. I'm a real man. Uh-huh. You ain't never had no real man. I know, because I'm a man. I'm a man. Or I'm a woman. I know I'm a woman. Can't you tell I'm a woman? You ain't got to say it or justify it in any way. If you are a real man or a real woman, it's going to come out in your actions and your ways and your deeds, okay? You're not going to be game players. That's number one. You're not going to be users and abusers. You're not going to be opportunists and try to take and get what you can from that person and use them. You're not going to be cheaters. You're not going to be selfish lovers. You're not going to be one that don't want to put into, but always want to take out of. You ain't going to be having all them issues. And they ain't going to sit up and have to say they don't trust you. I don't know what it is, but I don't know. You ever had that situation? Here we go, jumping around again, but that's all right. Hold on, y'all. You ever had that situation where you with somebody and you don't know what it is, but you just don't know why you can't trust and connect with them? They ain't did nothing yet to make that happen. They ain't did nothing yet to make you feel that way, but you just got this inner something or whatever. You better pay attention. That's your inner man, your inner woman, your inner self, your spiritual self talking to you. Or that's somebody up there giving you some messages that you need to pay attention to, because it ain't cool. It ain't cool. Something deep down is not cool. And sooner or later, it presents itself in a way that, you sit back and say, damn, whoa, yeah, that's right. Man, I missed that. I should have paid attention. And it all comes full circle, right? So you don't have to sit up and justify if you a real man. You don't have to sit up and justify if you a real woman. You don't have to sit up and question if they are a real man or a real woman. It will be automatically shown. Okay? It ain't no blueprint. It ain't no instructional manual. It ain't nothing saying 1 through 99. These are the cues and steps of a real man or real woman. It automatically will show itself. Okay? It will, in the way that's needed for you. In the way that's needed for what you need, the compliments of you. Just as the same that you put out, you're going to get back in return. Ain't no way you should be sitting up trying to prove to nobody how real you are as a man or a woman. But I want to hear from you guys. I want you to think about it. Just think about it for a minute and hit me with your comments. and let me know. And like, share, and subscribe because somebody needed to hear this. And this is something you need to listen to over and over again. What is a real man? What is a real woman? Do you consider yourself one? And if so, do you always have to justify it or explain who and what you are? Because if you do, then you need to sit back and question a few things because you shouldn't have to. Okay? And I know there's a lot of good women out here and a lot of good men out here who are looking for realness. The game playing needs to stop. I'm going to say that number one. Game playing need to stop. I've seen it being played in the 20s, teens, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s. They are playing games. Grown, mature folks, you thought or you think, and they still playing games. They trying to jiggle more than one at a time. Ain't telling the person that they got 10 women. Ain't telling the dude that they just using him for his money and this and that, but they not really into him. Let me just keep wheeling him in and have him spin, 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 and then I'm going to get rid of his ace. I'm going to get rid of him. Playing games. Let somebody else reap the benefits of that good man that is doing all these wonderful things for you because they into you and you not into them. Because sooner or later, the proof comes out in the pudding. Or however they say that the proof is in the pudding. The proof is in the pudding. Something like that. But the truth comes out. A person is going to know and feel and is going to be presented that you full of boo-boo. Yeah, I said it. You're full of boo boo. So stop playing. And then usually this is a trip too, y'all. I'm gonna say this and then I gotta get up out of here. Ain't it a trip how when a person is playing all them games and doing all that and coming at you all crazy like that and not real, the minute they discern that they doing something they not supposed to and they want to change, and it's found out that they've been playing games and they want to change, and you didn't had enough of it, now they want to be right. Now they want to sit up and do things right. They want to flush the games down the toilet. They want to flush the other person they was messing with down the toilet. They want to do all the right things now because they getting ready to lose you. What the heck is that? I think that's a game too. Because I think people will turn around and do things. Some people will turn around and do things just to wheel you back in. They know what you want. They know what you like. See, all along they was listening. They was paying attention. Don't think they didn't hear you. Don't think they wasn't with you. They just did not want to do it with you. So they kept doing what they could get away with you, not being real, and using you up in every way that they could because they was getting away with it. Then when you recognize game, and you started changing the whole dynamics of everything, then they want to switch up and try to do right because they want to get you back in that control that they had on you and with you. They want to get back to that. So now they're going to try to do the things that they wasn't doing. And you may have that 1% or 2% that really learn from messing up and really, really try to want to do better. But at the end of the day, the percent is so small, I don't even count it. Usually, they switch up to get you back in the zone. And that's why when they can't get you back in the zone and they feel like they losing control, oh boy, that's when they go 8. You all kinds of, they calling you all kinds of names. They doing crazy stuff. They acting up. You having all these situations because why? Because now they don't have the control. Is that a real man or a woman? No, that's a game player. Okay? So all the game players beware. We hip to that, okay? And if you wasn't, hopefully listening and looking at this video, now you got some game on it, all right? Stop allowing unreal men or women in your life to game play you. You worth way more than that. Way more than that. So let's get it together. Let's make it happen. Let's get our control back, okay? You guys have a wonderful day. I got to go. I got to get back. They working me to death. I'm tired. See, I'm tired, y'all. But it's Friday, and I'll hit y'all back later. Have a great day now. Take care.